problem. Solving linear programming problem by using Simplex Method. What is Simplex Method? Simplex Method is a step-by-step approach for solving linear programming problem in which one move from one feasible solution to better solution until the optimal solution is found. In Simplex Method, we have to get our optimal solution. That is, our optimal solution must be 0 or negative. So our target is making our optimal solution, that is our objective function, to be what? To be negative or 0. What is feasible solution? Feasible solution is a solution that satisfies constraints. Whenever you have a constraint that satisfies the linear programming problem, we call it feasible solution. An optimal solution, optimal, the word optimize is what? To maximize or minimize. So optimal solution is a solution which is said to be what? Maximization or minimization. And remember, we maximize profit and we minimize cost. Definition of key terms in Simplex Method. One is what? We have slack variable. What is slack variable? Slack variable is the variable that represents the unused capacity in the constraint. In our previous lesson before, I explained that slack variable, the work of slack variable is to what? Is to absorb the unused resource. So in slack variable, when we are adding slack variable to a linear programming problem, that is when we have formulated the linear programming problem, it means we are turning our inequality to equality and we are adding slack variable according to the decision variable we are given. If our decision variable is from x1 to x3, it means our slack variable we are going to add is 3. If our decision variable is from x1 to x2, our slack variable we are going to add is what? Is what? 2. Objective function we have is slack variable and as well as the constraint. Pivot. Our pivot column. What's our pivot column? Pivot column is the column with the largest value in the objective function. In Simplex Method, we use a matrix form to what? Our matrix form to form our what? To form our what? Our objective function inside it and our what? Our column, our constraint on it. But the differences between Simplex Method and graphical method is that in graphical method, we represent our coordinates in graph, whereas in Simplex Method, it represents in matrix form, that is table. And there are tables that we draw in Simplex Method. And also in graphical method, we don't need to be using slack variable. We just have to what? We just have to change the inequalities to equal to. When we change the inequalities to equal to, we find our value of the decision variable. But in Simplex Method, we have to add our what? Slack variable. And number 2 is pivot column. Our pivot column is the column with the largest value in the objective function. So when we have drawn our table, the column of, for us to get our pivot, the largest value in the objective function will determine where to get the column will enable us to get our pivot. Our pivot is the number that produces the least element. So the least element that give us the column that give us the least element will be our what? Pivot column. So the number that give us that the least element will be our pivot. So these are the definition of key terms in Simplex Method. So stay updated while I drop the remaining video on Simplex Method, and then you can screenshot of this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Those new video will be notified.